So we made it. We're at the beginning of Q4, and everybody wants to know what they can be doing to prepare for this holiday season, right? We've got a ton of holidays coming up. We know that there are some of the absolute biggest shopping days of the year just within the next 3 months. So, I wanted to take some time today to walk you through some of the ways that you can be doing product research and getting ready for all of the things that are coming up over the next couple months. So, today we're going to start back on our bestseller page, and I'm actually going to walk you through how I find holiday decor and other items that have good opportunities still available to us as we are at the beginning of Q4. So, really quick, my name is Liz. I'm the founder of Fluencer Fruit, which I created to help people have success with the Amazon Influencer Program. And one of the things that I find is the most critical to success in the program is picking the right products. So, we have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, we have Hanukkah, we have Kwanzaa, we have New Year's, we have big Prime Day deals, right? Like there are so many things coming down the pipeline right now that we can be thinking through, but it's hard to tell exactly what's going to be selling, and when, right? So Jungle Scout specifically just released a new study about consumer trends reports. And at the end of September, 42% of people say that they have already started their holiday shopping. So the time is now to be doing your product research, getting those products in, creating that shoppable content, and getting up as soon as possible, because another 17% say that they will begin their shopping by the end of October. So now is our time. So what I wanted to show you is we're going back to the bestseller page today. And instead of clicking through subcategories specifically just to find those needle in a haystack, today we're actually going to click through to find holiday decor. So I'm going to click into the bestsellers in home and kitchen. And then I'm going to go down here to seasonal decor. And I do have these preloaded just to help this flow a little bit faster. But once I get down here into bestsellers and seasonal decor, you'll see that like at the time that I'm filming this, it is the very end of September. So of course we are starting to see some of our fall items rank here on this bestseller subcategory page, right? So these are doing 47,000 in sales. And you'll see like spiders and fall colors and all of this. So it is possible, right, to click in here and see who has open slots. And if you can turn this around quickly, some of these could still be good opportunities for you. In addition to that, though, I want you to be thinking about what's coming over the next couple months. So these are things that you would want to turn around pretty quickly, right? Most people are going to begin decorating for Halloween within the next couple weeks. And then quickly, if the order that goes in my house is we decorate for Halloween usually around the first weekend of October. And then as soon as Halloween is over, we kind of quickly transition all of the scary stuff away and it's all fall, but there's some weird overlap. So thinking through those things, what I did was I pulled up then the bestsellers in holiday tree care and watering, right? It's one of the subcategories as you kind of like dig down into the world of Amazon bestsellers. And I pulled this up. Now, when we get down here, I'm going to somewhat disregard some of the Jungle Scout sales stuff because I don't anticipate tree care selling right now at the end of September. But I want to know kind of like which listings have good opportunities for me so that I can go ahead and get those products now and have my content up and ready for when the rush of people looking for how to take care of their trees this year kind of hits, right? So this specifically is like an automatic Christmas tree watering system. First of all, I didn't know that existed, but hooray for whoever invented this because now I'm probably going to need one, right? So all of these are probably going to be pretty not competitive, right? Like this has 0, 0, 0, and they're currently on a bestseller subcategory page. Now, they're on a bestseller subcategory page and their sales are either nothing or 60. So we're not going to overinflate that as like a crazy thing. I'm not sure why Amazon is picking these over others. but it's a pretty good indicator that this type of product, even if it's not this specific one, is going to do well as we get closer to the time when people need to water their trees, right? So, like, we put our tree up after Thanksgiving. I know that's pretty common. Some people a little bit earlier. But if I'm thinking through, like, oh, people are going to be looking for automatic tree watering systems, I can come over here and take a look. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is if they're on a bestseller page, they're obviously indexed and ranking well with Amazon. So I'm going to take a look at this. But like when I look at this, there are a lot of listings on here. Look, this top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top 5 listings have 4 or 5 available spots on them. So that's a really good opportunity to take a look at. Now, if I dig into this even more, so I'm thinking through, okay, so then tree watering is going to kind of pop probably at that end of November timeframe, right? I don't want to overestimate this. Maybe they have like a 4-week peak to their sales. We'll see. But when I do some like additional keyword stuff here, I pull up automatic Christmas tree watering system. Now, this is interesting because this is not seasonal, but they have an ad up here. But when I come look at this, right, I've got, look, somebody's already sponsoring content for Christmas specific items here. Now, they don't have a video in that upper carousel, so I'm probably going to skip that. And 0 out of 0, they're a new listing. So it does tell me that they are going to be trying to rank this season. But for right now, I'm looking for like those opportunities. And I'm immediately drawn to this. Look, we've got a video in the upper carousel, 5 open spots, and no other influencers. Now, at a 4.7 and only 20 reviews here, they are probably a newer listing, but I'm okay with that because they're already ranking organically. This is not sponsored. They're already ranking organically on this first page. So I'm actually going to open this and take a look because that price point I also like, and it's a 4% commission, right? So this is going to be a pretty high payout for a seasonal item. Now, again, I'm going to ignore the Jungle Scout sales stuff for right now because I don't expect this to be selling right now. I expect it to be a seasonal item. So they've got their upper carousel video here. They're at a 4.7. Yep. So they're ready to go, right? So this is a really interesting opportunity for me when I look at this, knowing that they're in a 4% category. It's going to be a $6 payout for people buying this product. So you can use that on any of these, right? For the keyword, like going and searching. So if we look at tree skirts, I'm going to expect the same thing right now. The possibility of some good opportunities that are currently not showing a ton of sales yet, but I don't expect them to, right? And then the opportunity to go take a look. So like when I look at these first 2 tree skirts, neither of them has videos in that upper carousel, so I'm probably going to skip them for right now. But this one with the Grinch right here in 87, that's great. It's got a video in that upper carousel. It has 5 open carousel slots and no other influencers on here right now, right? And even right now, they're showing 805, which I wouldn't expect them to show anything at this time of year. Yep. So you can do the same thing here. And then I may even go back over to search for Christmas tree skirts. Right. And then take a look and see what opportunities are available just by looking through this category, not just the bestseller page. So these are some of the ways that you can be thinking through all of your product research the season before it hits. So this doesn't just have to be Q4, right? If you're looking at like, how do I prep for Thanksgiving? How do I prep for Valentine's Day? How do I prep for Easter? Or any of those kind of like big events that have specific purchases that surround them. This is a great way to just kind of like dig in and find those opportunities that you might otherwise kind of miss. So this is just one of the ways that I like to do product research. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. And I hope that helps. So we made it and we are at the beginning of Q4 and everybody wants to know